Every parent wants to give their child the best possible start in life. But what if you passionately believe the only place to do that is on the other side of the world? Would you be prepared to uproot them from everything and everyone they know to start afresh in a country thousands of miles from home? Bringing up daughter Jessica in the UK is getting single mum Lisa down.
I can't give her everything that she wants. I love her a bit. I just want to make her happy.
A trial week down under sees both of them bowled over.
What's that?
But when the figures don't add up,
It's just not going to work. That's quite hard.
could it end up raining on Lisa's Aussie parade? With just 7 people per square mile, Australia's 100 times less densely populated than the UK. And with miles of sandy beaches, a sunny climate and a laid-back outdoors lifestyle, it's no wonder it's the favourite destination for Brits seeking to make a new life down under. Struggling to make ends meet, Lisa Murray is desperate to give her daughter Jessica a brighter future in Australia. But as a single mum, starting again in a country she's never even visited is a daunting prospect. Now Lisa has just 1 week to see if Australia really does offer the lifestyle she wants for Jessica. At the end of it, both mum and daughter will face a life-changing decision, whether to stay in the UK or to make a new life down under. The Murray's trial week begins with 3 flights in 24 hours. As they touch down in Brisbane, opinions are somewhat divided.
The journey was actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Couldn't sleep. The food was horrible and my ears kept popping.
While Lisa can't believe she's finally on Australian soil,
I've been so excited. We've been packed for weeks and weeks.
she does have some apprehensions.
You kept saying to me on the plane, oh, before you go to the toilet, check under the toilet seat just in case there's any spiders.
I've been having really, really bad nightmares.
And it's not just spiders on her mind.
Everything rides on this week. It's kind of the final stage. I think after this week, it's kind of, right, what we're doing then, and we're going or we're staying.
The next 7 days could be the biggest challenge mum and daughter will ever face as they decide on which side of the world their future lies. Meet the Murrays, mum Lisa and Jessica, who's 10. Lisa's had the Australian bug for many years.
Ever since I was a teenager, I've wanted to go.
From quite a while.
Watching, you know, Home and Away Neighbours and everything Australian. I just love the whole idea of, you know, of the sunshine and the outdoor living and just having a better life.
Single mum Lisa moved to Edinburgh from Newcastle 16 years ago, and she and Jessica share an unbreakable bond.
It's fine!
Oh, so you think I was murdering you? Oh, she's my world. Absolute my world. She just makes me so happy and so proud as well. I love her a bit. I just want to make her happy.
The past few years have been a struggle for mum and daughter.
You know, having one wage and living in Edinburgh is actually very, very hard.
I have actually been where I have came to a Friday, had £5 and that has to last me till a Tuesday.
Living hand to mouth, Lisa's had to rely heavily on her dad for financial help.
My dad doesn't earn a lot at all. And every time, obviously, I need help, he's there, he helps me out.
Not being able to provide for her own daughter is heartbreaking.
I can't give her everything that she wants, and her friends have got all these really nice things and I can't afford to give her them. I feel ashamed. I find that quite hard. Sorry. I need a fresh start. I would die for Jessica, and to give her the happiest life I possibly can is my whole aim.
Fed up trying to make ends meet, childcare manager Lisa's resurrected her decades-long dream of a life in Australia.
The job that I do it's so much better paid out there. I know it's more expensive to live, but
being able to not rely on anybody else for help, but also to be able to give Jessica a better lifestyle.
Day-to-day life in the UK can often be difficult for Jessica.
The school that I'm in is a good school, just there is a lot of bullies, like a lot. So I don't really like school here.
I'm hoping taking her to the other side of the world is going to just give her more of a life to get out and just enjoy it.
Although moving to Australia hasn't always been a shared dream,
she was like, oh, do I have to? Do I really have to go?
having been promised a dog down under, Jessica's changed her mind.
And if I don't get a dog, I won't be very happy.
And now she's counting down the days.
I really, really want to go. I'll get to go more outdoorsy and all of that. I'll get to make new friends. And also it would be a better place to grow up.
But a move would mean being separated from the grandfather she loves.
Are you looking forward to coming down next week? Yeah.
I'm very, very close to him. Like, the day he goes away, I'm crying for like 2 whole hours.
She's so close to her granddad. I think it's going to be heart-wrenching.
I would be really sad to move to Australia and say goodbye.
Lisa's also worried how she will cope without her dad.
It actually terrifies me to think I'll be miles away and I can't just phone him up and say, can I borrow like £10 or whatever. But I need to fix being in the rut that we're in.
Desperate for a new beginning, the week ahead's Lisa's best chance at turning life around. And if Australia doesn't live up to expectations, she could be back to square one.
I would be devastated if it's not everything that I'm hoping it's going to be. Because all that means is we'll be coming back here and it's just the same routine. And it's my dream over.
I just want to have a good life for Jess. A good life for Jess. And I don't think we've got it yet.
For their trial week in Australia, the Murrays are staying in Hope Island, a popular canal-side suburb midway between Brisbane and the Gold Coast beaches. Home for the week is a 2-bedroom apartment in a secure gated community.
Oh, this looks really nice. Do you know, this is actually a perfect area though that I would like to raise you in though, because it's just so quiet.
That's one box ticked.
Whoa! Oh my goodness, Jessica, this is amazing.
It's their first taste of Aussie-style living and they're not disappointed.
This is what I would like to move to Australia for.
The pair are awestruck.
This is just so beautiful. I need this flat.
And there's more to come.
A key to a swimming pool.
What?
The icing on the cake is a private swimming pool within the grounds.
Oh wow, Jessica, this is gorgeous. Look!
They've only been in the country a few hours, but Jessica's already won over.
What would you rate it out of 10?
Oh, I think it would have to be a 9.
Mine would be a 10.
It's the perfect start, but Lisa knows she can't afford to get carried away just yet. Everything hangs on the week ahead.
It's kind of either going to make a dream or break a dream, and hopefully it's going to make it and not go home disappointed.
Back in the UK, Lisa and Jessica live in a 2-bedroom top-floor flat in Gilmerton, just outside Edinburgh.
Yeah, it's quite small.
Very.
This is Jessica's room and she's got so much stuff. There's not storage anywhere in the flat.
The area's not what it used to be.
So when I moved in, it was really, really nice. But now it's trashed.
There's a lot of rubbish around.
I just don't feel it's very safe for her, you know, so I don't let her go very far at all.
Lisa knows exactly the kind of place she'd like to live down under.
See, when you see Neighbours and Ramsay Street, that is actually what I would like.
OK, so what else is on the wish list?
I think my dream house would be...
What with the pool?
The one with the pool. Quite large, open planned.
Very large.
I don't want it to be where there's loads of, you know, greenery, so that no animals come, because then that would actually terrify me.
If they do make the move, the Murrays plan to rent down under and have a monthly budget of £1,100. To find out what kind of home this could get them, we're showing them 3 properties, 2 close to budget and 1 which could be their dream home. The search begins in the suburb of Ormo, conveniently placed between the city in the north and beaches in the south. With plenty of dog walking opportunities and a strong sense of community, it could be the perfect spot for the pair.
Jessica, they are beautiful houses.
Ain't no doubt about it.
What will their first impressions be of this modern 3-bedroom home?
I don't know if I like the double garage at the front because it looks very concrete, but I just think it's very garagey at the front.
On the plus side, the area gets a thumbs up.
Beautiful street, what do you think?
I love it. Well, there's 2 doors.
Yeah, that's like the gate and the main door. I like it's very neutral. I like the colour scheme.
So far, so good.
I really like having the kitchen with the sitting room because it's been really nice being able to make your tea
And also
or
chat
food
to me.
and chat to you. So this would be a nice room for you, wouldn't it? Smaller than the one that you got at home. It could do you, but you would have to get rid of some of your stuff.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Or like get smaller.
Very accommodating, Jessica.
I like how all the rooms have got the fans in, big double wardrobes, a nice big double bed.
In fact, I think this one would be more for me.
Why?
I could probably get more stuff in here.
Mum's having second thoughts anyway.
Not much of a view. You've got your neighbour straight out the window.
I don't need a perfect view to have the best bedroom.
Quite right, Jessica. Just lots of room for your toys. Lisa's got mixed opinions on the family bathroom too.
Well, it's got a nice bath and shower. It's quite small though, isn't it? It's quite like a little...
Well, there is only
attached
2
bathroom.
of us.
Good point, Jessica. And coming up, something to get Lisa more excited.
Wow, this is my bedroom.
No!
The master bedroom's got all the storage Mum needs.
That is my dream.
Whoa.
This is perfect. Beautiful views out onto the garden.
Outdoors is a great spot for entertaining.
You know, for friends over, a nice big patio.
Though Jessica's got other ideas for the garden.
I like it because it's very big. And if I did get a dog, it would be a good size.
Is it your ideal garden?
For the size of it, yes. But it hasn't got built.
It hasn't got a pool. And is that what you really, really want?
Yeah, really well.
So maybe just kind of as a starter, would you be happy with
this would
your...
be lovely for a starter.
I could see myself living in a little house like this.
This house is very nearly perfect for the pair, but is it somewhere they could afford to call home? Their rental budget is £1,100 a month.
So shall we have a look at how much it is?
Yep.
Would you like to turn it over?
Yes.
Come on then. Oh, dead in this.
That's £160 a month below budget.
Wow, that's on the lower end of our budget, which is quite exciting because if you want a pool, it could still be in our price range. That gives me a lot of hope, if I'm honest, that we could actually maybe afford a dream house.
With the day off to a positive start, the next stop is Labrador. Overlooking the estuary of Southport Broadwater, this suburb boasts plenty of opportunities for outdoor activities. And with no shortage of shops, restaurants and a range of good schools, it could be just the ticket for the Murrays. Will this 3-bedroom property work its charm on mum and daughter?
Oh, this is a nice colourful house, isn't it?
Yes.
It's very yellow fellow.
That's got to be better than too garagey.
No, I love the look of this. This is like a Queenslander, I think,
Yeah.
isn't it? I really like all the palm trees because it makes you feel like you're in Australia.
Could be because you are, Lisa. Going through the front door, though, they're not sure where they are.
I think this could be like the living room.
Yeah, but like you don't just want to come in and then there's a living room.
Well, what would you have this room as?
It could be like table and chair room or something.
Chill out room.
Yeah, chill out room.
Now this is nice. Not too big a kitchen.
Love the tiles. Also, you got more storage space.
So it's very contemporary house, isn't it?
It's not like too big or too small because there's only the two of us right now. And maybe a dog.
Maybe a dog.
Jessica's not going to let Lisa forget her promise of a pooch. The family bathroom's not for Lisa.
Yeah, I think it's a bit dated for me.
But, you know, we could change it because if we live here, like, we could change it to, like, pink and black, like hot pink and black stripes, because that's what I would like.
Not sure that's going to wash, Jessica.
Wow.
This is my
This
room.
is my room.
No,
That
'cause
is stunning.
The master bedroom's got the storage Lisa's looking for.
Nice big double wardrobe, or triple wardrobes.
And it's a room with a view.
Could you imagine waking up to that every morning?
I could jump out of bed and go, lovely morning.
But Lisa has other ideas.
I think we'd fight over this room, but I would win as I am the parent.
No, you won't. I'll get it.
I'll be paying the rent. This will be my room. Oh, see, imagine every morning stepping out with your cup of tea.
Outdoors, the covered entertaining area runs the full width of the house.
I like this. This is huge. Look at it, you've even got a Wendy house. Would that not compensate for not having a pool?
No, I need a pool.
Nice try, Mum.
I think if we went between the first one and this one, I would probably most will go for this one because I really like the look of it. It looks so picturesque and so nice and girly. It looks very girly. No, but that's what I like. I think it just...
I don't like girly.
Can I have a little look in?
Yeah.
You'd have great fun playing in there.
Not sure Jessica agrees.
I'm not a baby, you know. I bet you have to crouch through this door. Yep, I'm...
Although it may not have fitted their every need, this house has impressed. But will it be a tight squeeze on their £1,100 budget?
Shall we see, Jessica, what the price is?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
It's almost on budget and Lisa's relieved.
We're getting actually quite a lot of space for our money. I'm really quite happy with that. Do me a bit. You might even be able to get somewhere with a pool. You just never know.
With things continuing on a positive note, it's on to the final property of the day. We found what should be the Murray's dream home. It's in Mollendina, a well-established suburb with a living in the country feel. Will this three-bedroom home deliver the full package?
Oh, wow. Liking this one.
Whoa.
Oh,
Now this is nice.
It's a hit, and they haven't even been inside yet.
I'm loving the front entrance. It looks
Same.
very posh, doesn't it? Look at the front entrance, Jessica, even with this. Oh, wow. I am
is
loving
lovely.
just the corridor. So I don't even know where we should start. Should we start
That
that side?
Yeah.
Right, let's go. I'm so excited about this one.
There's plenty to celebrate.
Awesome nice area. What's that?
Looks like Jessica's dreams come true at last.
We're buying this house.
The number one thing on your list. Come on then. So what do you think? Are you very happy that there's a big pool? Oh, we'll have to see if we can afford it, eh? Right, okay. No pressure there then.
The kitchen's definitely got the wow factor.
This is gorgeous.
There is still living here.
This is my dream house.
It is mine because there's a pool.
It's just like ideal. I think I'm sold on this house too, Jessica.
And this time the family bathroom doesn't disappoint.
No, this is nice. Very modern. It's really nice. Very contemporary. I like it. I like it a lot. That's at the toilet.
That'll be so good for us.
The master bedroom leaves Lisa gobsmacked.
Oh, this is my... Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, this is amazing. I can imagine myself in that bath.
Mom.
Oh, this is more than what I could actually dream.
But Jessica's found a flaw with the open plan layout.
Just say I wanted you for something, right? I come in, you're sitting in the bath.
You'll be in your pool, honey, you won't want me, so it's fine.
Lisa's seriously smitten with this property.
And this is my perfect number 10.
But she's beginning to worry it'll be beyond her reach.
I just know I'm not going to be able to afford it. I really hope we can afford this house.
Same.
Because I will seriously cry.
Compared to their flat in Edinburgh, this is the house of Lisa's dreams.
It's absolutely perfect.
It's ticked off a lot of things. It's ticked off with a pool, not too big and not too small.
It just looks the type of house that I want.
They're both sold, but could the pair actually afford to live in a house like this with a monthly budget of £1,100?
I don't know if I want to look at this.
Well, we have to. So wait, I'll turn off this thing. You ready? Look at it then.
It's £300 over budget, but...
That's amazing! Yeah! Could we afford this property then?
So if we looked at what the salary was over here, then yes, we so could afford this house. That would be amazing.
It's been a positive day on the property front. The first house was under budget and had a garden big enough for a dog, but no pool meant no go for Jessica. The second property's modern interior twist was appealing to Lisa, but Jessica couldn't see herself hanging out in a Wendy house. House number 3 was the dream home, and although over budget, could still be within reach. So when it comes to Aussie homes, will it be home or away?
So on today's property search, we are going to vote for...
Australia! All the 3 properties we've seen was really good, but I really loved the third one, so that's why I voted for Australia.
The last property was my dream property, and it had everything, and it's not out of reach. So it's it's helping with my dream of knowing that we could have a good life over here.
Aussie homes have got the thumbs up from both Lisa and Jessica.
Would you just be in there all day?
But their plans for a life down under could yet come to nothing if Lisa can't find the right work opportunities. Back in the UK, she's a childcare centre manager, a job she's passionate about.
Your day is never the same. Very busy, but you get so many rewards when you see the children learn and progress.
Lisa's worked in childcare for 14 years, but to transfer her skills down under, she'll have to complete a diploma.
It's kind of putting a lot of pressure, having to go back to college. Financially wise, am I going to be able to support while studying? There's no point in me going all the way over there to be the same situation that I am actually over here.
Getting the right salary down under will be crucial if Lisa's hopes of a fresh start are ever to become a reality. We've arranged for her to visit a local childcare centre to find out just what her job prospects might be on the Gold Coast. While the children have fun outside, Lisa's met by manager S. Bonnie.
Would you like me to take you around and have a look around?
Yes, please, I'd love to.
That'd be great. Let's go. Come through. Every teacher has their own style of doing things.
Bonnie's impressed with Lisa's experience in the industry.
I can see your resume was fantastic, so you've done so much, people will jump at that, and you'll find your progress extremely quickly through the system.
She's got some advice for Lisa on continuing her career down under.
You could start off as your Certificate 3 as the assistant, learn the ropes while you're doing your 4 subjects in the diploma, move into the teacher's role, and then slowly, as you're getting more involved in the industry, move up into the director's role.
So it's about getting your feet in the door, really, isn't it?
Yes.
And kind of proving and showing yourself
Yes.
and progressing forward. That makes a lot of sense.
Encouraged, Lisa's keen to find out what kind of hours she'd be expected to work.
So some of our staff with children would work an 8 to 4:30. Some of them would work, an 8:30 to 5. There's a lot of flexibility in hours.
That's really good hours.
Flexible hours could mean more quality time with Jessica. So could Lisa actually get a placement in a centre like this?
We have 3 locations. very close to each other, so definitely there'd be a spot in one of those locations for you to do that placement.
Do you have part-time job opportunities as well?
There are a lot of people that go off on maternity leave, and so we're always looking for good educators.
It's all positive, but Lisa's still got one very important question for Bonnie.
What kind of salary initially would I be looking at?
Okay, so just as a certificate, you'd be on $21.48 an hour.
Right, okay.
Okay, which works out to $40,805 for the year.
At £22,000, that's roughly £2,000 less than Lisa's current salary, but once qualified as a centre manager or director, she could earn more.
And you'd look at $55,000 a year.
That's a potential increase of almost £9,000 a year. It's good news and bad.
To be a director would be a lot better for me financially, but I'd be worse off coming in as a level 3, which is the one thing that I would be a bit worried about, obviously, for coming over.
The day's given Lisa plenty of food for thought, so how will it impact on her vote?
Based on my work day, I am going to vote for... undecided. I voted undecided because long term I would be extremely happy, but the short term I need to ensure that if I came over to Australia, I have everything in place and that I don't feel and end back in the UK from struggling.
Doubts about making ends meet in the short term have thrown a question mark over Lisa's hopes for a fresh start down under. But determined to give daughter Jessica a better future, she's not giving up on her dream at the first hurdle. So, will a day sampling the potential lifestyle they could have help reinforce her reasons for wanting to relocate to the other side of the world? Jessica's passionate about animals, so where better for mum and daughter to hang out than one of Queensland's animal welfare sanctuaries. They're met by Rachel Willis.
I'm Lisa. I'm Rachel. Nice to meet you. And
Jess.
this is Almond.
Jessica's big ambition in life is to work with animals, and the sanctuary has the perfect plan to jumpstart her career.
It's called our animal care program. You spend the whole day learning how to look after companion animals. When you've done that, if you're really super keen, then you can come and volunteer for us.
Would you like to do a program like that?
Having been promised a dog if the move were to happen, it's time to meet a potential pooch. Sanctuary worker Megan introduces Samaya.
The best thing to do is take your treat, put it in between your fingers like that, and hold your hand flat. There you go. Oh, very nice. Samaya's only been with us since Tuesday.
Just say when we do come here, and just say she's still here. Yeah, I would definitely buy her.
Looks like Jessica's love struck.
Oh, are you gorgeous? Dad, do we take you home? Yeah, we should. What does Samaya mean again?
It means eternal.
I can't remember what eternal means.
So forever.
All right. Oh yeah, that's a lovely name. Liking that? I would keep her name Samaya, or I would call her Gorgeous, because she is gorgeous. That. You're liking all the attention. What about what? Yeah, you like that, don't you? Can we get this doggy?
Oh, we can do today, sweetie.
Today's been a big hit with Jessica.
Samaya was my dream dog.
It was really nice to see as a mum, her passion actually coming to life. It was lovely.
It's left Jessica with no doubts as to where her future lies.
But I would love to live in Australia. I would never want to go back to the UK.
It goes to show that my dream is actually now going on to Jessica's dream as well.
But the day's also given Lisa a chance to reflect on the pressure she's under to deliver on the lifestyle Jessica's fallen for.
If she wants to come and I can't afford to come, I don't know how it's going to be for Jessica, because I'm the only breadwinner. It is the biggest burden, and making sure that we don't struggle.
After just a taste of the life Jessica could have, I think this vote's in the bag.
So today we had a great day with the animals. So based on that, we are going to vote for
I voted for Australia because I felt Jessica really came out of her shell.
Working with animals is my dream, so yeah.
I want to see her happy in an environment, in an area that she absolutely loves, so that meant quite a lot to me, so it was really nice. I'd like to do that more.
Giving Jessica a brighter future is what her move's all about. In the UK, everyday life's not quite what it should be.
Back home, Jessica's not happy at school. She doesn't want to go in.
I hate school in the UK.
She's had bouts of, bullying and things like that at school.
To find out what Jessica might expect from school life down under, we've arranged for Mum and daughter to visit Coomera Anglican College. Lisa's got high expectations.
I'm really, really excited to see what the school actually holds from what I've read about.
But Jessica's got mixed emotions.
I'm nerve-sighted.
You're nervous and excited.
Enrolment officer Rachel Castles shows them around.
Welcome to Coomera Anglican College. Should we go and have a tour?
Yes.
Jessica loves drama, so first up, some role play with Year 6s.
Alright, if they're a little bit freaky because there's so many of them and only one of them, you don't have to talk to them, you can just look at them like they're peasants. Deal?
Hello, my name is Bridget Mendler. I'm a pop star. Hello.
Give you my shoe.
Whoa.
She doesn't even want to listen. Off you go. Sorry.
After being thrown in at the deep end, Jessica chats to her new Aussie friends, while Rachel fills Mum in on the school's anti-bullying policy.
We have a zero tolerance, that we teach the children not to be bystanders. Go and talk to a teacher and obviously get that in process to stop.
That's fantastic.
Straight away.
That's Mum reassured. Rachel's keen to put Jessica's mind at rest too.
On your very first day, we give you buddies. And those friends are usually in your class. They can show...
I think I've already made some friends.
Have you made some friends already?
And some in the group.
Jessica would fit in straight away. Rachel also introduces them to Mum Sheena, who made the move down under 6 years ago.
My daughter was a year older than you, Jessica, when she moved over here, and she loves it. The teachers are all so helpful. The communication with the teachers is really good. There's so many activities that you as a parent can be involved in as well.
So Mum could make friends too. Lisa wants Jessica to leave school with a career plan. So what kind of opportunities would she have here?
From year 7 to 8, they do core subjects, so they have a taste of everything. And then when they're getting into the older year levels, that's when we start to look at careers and what you want to do. We've got fabulous teachers that will sit down and help with careers advice.
Impressed with what she's seen, Lisa's eager to find out how Jessica would make the switch to a school like this.
If you were to move out next year in January, she would go into our year 6, which would be perfect for her. It gives her a really great year of transitioning, getting to make new friends, finding her feet in Australia and a whole new world. Thank you very much. Pleasure.
It's been an inspiring day for both of them.
I think the school's amazing.
And I would be so happy if we moved over here for Jessica to attend this school.
And I think moving to Australia would be a really good choice to make.
Knowing Jessica would settle easily in Australia is another boost for Lisa's dream. But in order to turn it into reality, the figures will have to stack up. She's already concerned about the calculations.
If it says that we're worse off in Australia, it's going to kind of be the end of the dream, really. And we have to be very realistic.
It doesn't have to be the end of the dream, because if it's more expensive, just it's more expensive in Brisbane, could be less expensive somewhere else.
So you're saying think positive?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the spirit. To help them do the sums, we've provided a comparison of costs between the UK and Australia. First up is the weekly shop.
So, tin sweet corn is 35 pence in the UK and it's 53 pence here. So that's a difference of 18 pence. My hair dye is a huge must.
Yes.
It's £6.94 in the UK and it's £5.30. That's minus £1.64. I can dye my hair all the time.
The hair might fall off, so let's not suggest that. Okay.
So what does the weekly food bill come to?
That's a plus in Australia of £15.53.
That's an extra £62 per month on groceries alone, but
it's not a big difference.
Yeah.
And we could probably save
a lot more.
Yeah.
We're not going to cry, as my mum would say.
So no tears over the grocery bill. But what about the bigger outgoings? Basing the figures on the dream property they saw, their monthly rental costs would almost triple in Australia.
Per month we would be paying £121 extra for a swimming pool.
If I was you, I would pay that much money for that house if I was on my own.
Would you? So you think there's more value for money then?
Yeah, definitely.
It may be, Jessica, but factored in with all the other outgoings down under.
So it's £1,028 more expensive to live in Australia for our expenditure. A lot per month for mummy to find.
That's an extra £12,000 a year. The mounting costs could spell an end to Lisa's dream.
We could maybe find cuts here and there, but it's still quite a big commitment.
But Jessica's determined not to give up.
We'll find a way. I mean, we're on the Murrays. and the Murrays always find a way.
Do without your pool.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And your dog.
I'll do that for a year.
Jessica's being very brave, but based on Lisa's initial earnings and without giving up on the dream house, the pair would be worse off in Australia by almost £500 a month. Seeing the figures in black and white has confirmed Lisa's worst fears.
It's a realisation that the dream that I've had for so long, for a better life, is just... it's just kind of blown out of the water, really. You gotta be realistic. It's quite gutting to know that even though I'd get a better life over here for Jessica, it's just not gonna work. That's quite hard. Sorry.
As they prepare to vote, Lisa is crushed.
It's been a bit disappointing. Sorry. So, because of this, our vote will go to... Yuki.
Oh, wait, Yuki.
I'm shocked you put Yuki. Why did you put Yuki?
To go with Australia, but obviously you're the boss, so I had to go with Yuki. But your dream doesn't have to end, Mum.
I love your positivity. Got a great daughter, don't I?
Finances have dealt a devastating blow to Lisa's hopes of a new life down under, and now there's the emotional cost of a move to confront. We've put together a DVD of messages from home. Will Jessica's positivity survive the reality of leaving loved ones behind in the UK?
Yeah, how do you feel about watching these videos?
Nervous.
What are you nervous about?
Because I want to move, but then they're going to be saying not to move.
Well, should we watch it then?
Yes, we shall.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi Jess, hi Lisa.
Hi guys, hope you've had a fab week.
Hi Lisa and Jessica.
Both Lisa and Jessica are crazy, but really, really bubbly, lovely girls.
Lisa and Jessica are like, they're like sisters.
Both similar personalities, and sometimes they can have eruptions.
What?
My relationship with Jessica, we are very close. We really do cherish the time that we spent together.
Australia's always been a dream of Lisa's, so it's been something that's been discussed from the beginning, really, of our friendship.
I think Lisa will find it difficult to make the decision when it comes down to making the decision.
I miss you very much.
And I hope you're thinking very, very hard about what you want to do. We will miss you.
If they moved to Australia, I'd be upset. I mean, I'd be devastated losing out on my girls, but also really happy for her as well, for the both of them.
I can't describe how much I miss them. I'll miss Jessica to the end of the universe and back.
I don't think she realises that she's not going to be able to come back. And when it comes to school holidays, it's no coming down to grandma's anymore.
Well, we will miss you, because we've become very good friends.
We'll miss you loads if you decide to go, but whatever you decide, I'm here for you, no matter what, no matter when, and always remember that. Love you both lots.
So how does that make you feel?
Like I don't want to move.
Really? Okay.
After years believing Australia would give Jessica a happier future, Lisa now realises the move would leave them with a heavy financial and emotional burden. But having glimpsed how good life could be, will the pair decide that's a price worth paying? There's no doubt their time down under has shown Lisa and Jessica just how good life could be in Australia.
I've seen Jessica flourish this week, so I think it's enforced my whole vision of why I want to come out here.
I do think me and my mum will have a better life in Australia than Scotland.
I actually really do want this, and knowing Jessica would really love to come out as well has made me very happy.
But the harsh reality of costs down under could see Lisa's dream washed away.
It's the same story that I can't improve my life with Jessica. It would just be a big struggle all the time.
Predicting the outcome is difficult for Jessica.
And I do think she'll make the right decision, but I can't really help with making the right decision for me because it's my mum's the boss.
I need to go away and reevaluate what I'm going to do.
So when it comes to the final turn of the cards, will the Murrays' future be decided by their heads or their hearts?
We've had an amazing week in Australia, full of ups and downs, but now it's time to vote.
So you want to move to Australia then?
Yeah, well, how are you since the reality check? I thought you wouldn't want to move.
Because after listening to you last night, you talked a lot of sense. And
no, I didn't. My brain's still hurting, you know.
No, but you did, and you were right in what you were saying. We just need to reevaluate. We need to look at what we can and can't afford, and even if it takes us a little bit longer to get out here. And knowing that she's going to be really happy makes me a happy mum. Give me 5. Yeah!
It's been a week of tears and laughter for the Murrays, but believing their long-term future ultimately looks brighter in Australia, Lisa has decided to stick with her dream, and Jessica's more than happy to go along with her. Hopefully it won't be too long before they're packing up and heading for a happier new life together down under. Every parent wants to give their child the best possible start in life. But what if you passionately believe the only place to do that is on the other side of the world? Would you be prepared to uproot them from everything and everyone they know to start afresh in a country thousands of miles from home? Bringing up daughter Jessica in the UK is getting single mum Lisa down.
I can't give her everything that she wants. I love her a bit. I just want to make her happy.
A trial week down under sees both of them bowled over.
What's that?
But when the figures don't add up,
it's just not going to work. That's quite hard.
could it end up raining on Lisa's Aussie parade? With just 7 people per square mile, Australia's 100 times less densely populated than the UK. And with miles of sandy beaches, a sunny climate and a laid-back outdoors lifestyle, it's no wonder it's the favourite destination for Brits seeking to make a new life down under. Struggling to make ends meet, Lisa Murray is desperate to give her daughter Jessica a brighter future in Australia. But as a single mum, starting again in a country she's never even visited is a daunting prospect. Now Lisa has just 1 week to see if Australia really does offer the lifestyle she wants for Jessica. At the end of it, both mum and daughter will face a life-changing decision, whether to stay in the UK or to make a new life down under. The Murray's trial week begins with 3 flights in 24 hours. As they touch down in Brisbane, opinions are somewhat divided.
The journey was actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Couldn't sleep. The food was horrible and my ears kept popping.
While Lisa can't believe she's finally on Australian soil,
I've been so excited. We've been packed for weeks and weeks.
she does have some apprehensions.
You kept saying to me on the plane, oh, before you go to the toilet, check under the toilet seat just in case there's any spiders.
I've been having really, really bad nightmares.
And it's not just spiders on her mind.
Everything rides on this week. It's kind of the final stage. I think after this week, it's kind of, right, what we're doing then, and we're going or we're staying.
The next 7 days could be the biggest challenge mum and daughter will ever face as they decide on which side of the world their future lies. Meet the Murrays, mum Lisa and Jessica, who's 10. Lisa's had the Australian bug for many years.
Ever since I was a teenager, I've wanted to go.
From quite a while.
Watching, you know, Home and Away Neighbours and everything Australian. I just love the whole idea of, you know, of the sunshine and the outdoor living and just having a better life.
Single mum Lisa moved to Edinburgh from Newcastle 16 years ago, and she and Jessica share an unbreakable bond.
It's fine!
Oh, so you think I was made, wouldn't you?
Oh, she's my world. Absolute my world. She just makes me so happy and so proud as well. I love her a bit. I just want to make her happy.
The past few years have been a struggle for mum and daughter.
You know, having one wage and living in Edinburgh is actually very, very hard.
I have actually been where I have came to a Friday, had £5 and that has to last me till a Tuesday.
Living hand to mouth, Lisa's had to rely heavily on her dad for financial help.
My dad doesn't earn a lot at all. And every time, obviously, I need help, he's there.